All right, guys, here we go. Week 6 of the Muscle Up program. I got all 3 days right here for you. I didn't go all full out longhand on it just because you guys know the drill by now. So I'm gonna quickly run through some things that are different and go over what is new, okay? So day 1, we're taking the same strength supersets from last week where we had our strict ring dip and our pendlay row and then some sort of other push and pull. And we're gonna take the 3 sets of that, keeping it 3, and then we're gonna take a 60-second rest down to a 45-second rest. Familiar pattern for you guys because we did the exact same thing with week 2, right? Where we took the same superset from week 1 and brought it down slightly in the rest. Next week, you guys, I'm sure, can tell, we're gonna go to 4 sets, but keep it a 45-second rest, and then week 8, the final week, it'll be 4 sets with a 30-second rest, just like the first 4 weeks, okay? So that's day 1 of week 6. Day 2, similar to last week, we're gonna go every 90 seconds for 4 sets. Part 1, 7 sliding ring rows into a muscle up transition. We did those 2 weeks ago on the program. If you need a refresher, I'm gonna I'll link the video that I went over those in the email. And then 8 to 10 Russian dips for your next 4 sets. Okay, so 4 sets of sliding ring rows into muscle up transition and 8 to 10 Russian dips for your next 4 sets. Okay, so 8 sets total. The Russian dips, some people were having trouble with those last week. I'm gonna post a new movement video on those and kind of go into a little bit more detail, or maybe I'll find some gymnast who can explain it even better than I can, because he's way better at that than me. But the Russian dips, 8 to 10 reps, should be hard, but it shouldn't be so hard that you can't do it. It's really just meant to be a quick, you go down to the bottom of a dip, plant the elbows, pop back up, and press up. It's a very similar motion to the transition on either the bar or the rings. When you're pulling and you transition over the top, it's the same movement there on the box. Okay, so that's what we're doing. If you're doing the bar muscle ups instead of the ring muscle ups, this is going to be a box bar muscle up every 90 for 4. Okay. Day 3, conditioning day. I really like this workout. This is going to be a fun one. So we're going to go 16 rounds. 3 burpee pull-ups and 6 double dumbbell hang power snatch. We're gonna go 2 35s for the guys, 2 20s for the girls, or as always, somewhere in that range. We're gonna rest for 30 seconds every 2 rounds. So this is probably not a format. It's not a format we see a lot in typical CrossFit gyms, just because it can be a little bit of a pain to explain, but it's a really, really effective, I love workouts like this. So you got 16 rounds for time, but you've got a 30-second built-in rest every 2 rounds. It really keeps you moving a lot faster than you want to while you're working, because you know that you're gonna have a 30-second rest. So there's no point in resting, when you're working, because you're gonna have a rest coming up. It's tricky, it's very tricky, but it's gonna be fun. Okay, so you do 3 burpee pull-ups, 6 double dumbbell hang power snatch, 3 burpee pull-ups, 6 double dumbbell hang power snatch, rest for 30 seconds, 3 6 3 6, rest for 30 seconds. Okay, and you got 8 total times through that, so 16 rounds. Or you can think of it as 8 sets of 2 rounds of that with a 30-second rest. There's 9 sets, however you want to think of it. If you have questions about how it works, I think it's pretty straightforward how it works, but if you have questions about it, let me know, and we can figure out a different way to explain it that sounds a little bit better, okay? So burpee pull-ups, chest to the ground. When you hop up, jump up to the bar. I want to see strict-ish on the pull-ups, right? From a dead hang all the way up. If you've got to get a little bit of a kip in there, can do that, that's okay. And then for the double dumbbell hang power snatch, we're going in between the legs, popping it up, and then both dumbbells come overhead and right back down, okay? It's kettlebell swing-ish on the double dumbbell hang power snatch. So play around with those in your warm-up. It's 6 of those, so the weight should be fairly light. Burpee pull-ups, easy. If you guys have any questions about how this works or anything up here too, just let me know, and have fun with this one, week 6.